would love that.
So today I've been making elemental chords. I'm making chords in the colors that are elemental for me. And I want to stop and say that it's important to me that people know that you can have your own meanings for everything, for number, for color. And the book sets up charts for you to fill in your own meanings. I give meanings, sample meanings, so you can see what it looks like to have a meaning, and then you can put your own in. So today I've made a green chord for earth. And I can make one now that's a yellow chord for air. What I'm going to do is take some yellow yarn and I'm going to measure it. I use myself as a measure. I'm measuring from my hand to my shoulder, and that's a particular measurement. And it's always with me. I can I have my body with me, so I can always use that as a measure. I'm going to cut one string, and then I'm going to make 4 identical ones because I'm using the number 4 for 4 elements. And I think I said I'm using yellow for air, but I'll say it again if I didn't. And then when I've got 4 of these cut, I hope I have enough. And this is a great thing to use up little ends of yarn. If you're a craft person, you have lots of yarn. I keep a whole basket of my little ends so I can do these kinds of things. So I'm going to make a knot in these 4 chords, these 4 strings, I should say. Then I'm going to take an S carabiner. You can use any kind of carabiner, but just something that lets me hook the cord through it. And then I'm going to bring my lamp on camera so you can see that I'm going to hook it onto something. I'm going to hook one end of the S hook onto something that will hold still so I can then twist it. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it. And the direction of the turn matters to me. I turn outward for sending stuff outward. I turn inward for bringing things into me. In this case, I'm working for protection, and I feel that that's a little more active, so I just do that as an outward move. I've made a very small cord here, and you'll see that as you turn them, it starts to twist together. These strings start to twist together. There's a limit to the amount of twist you can have, and it'll start kinking when you get there. I'm not going to go that far. This is really cool to me because it's a very ancient rope making technique, and people around the world still use this to make rope. So now I'm going to tie a knot on the end that I've been holding so that it doesn't unravel. I take the cord in the middle and I bring the 2 knotted ends of the cord together, and then I let it go, and it immediately twists into a cord. And that's all that it takes. That's my favorite part. It's the magic part.
That's magic. I didn't know that.
Right. Now, I spent a lot of time in the book. It's the hardest part was writing that. And it's so easy to show people. Now I'm going to make a knot on the end, the knotted end, just to make sure it doesn't unknot. And anytime you have 2 knots, you can cut between them. So it's safe. So you could do that. You can make 2 knots and cut it and make 2 chords. You know, if you're making a chord with someone else, you can both have a chord. And now I have my my air chord along with my earth chord. That's how easy it is to do.
That is, I honestly have never done that. I've never done the and that I love things that just happen by themselves, sort of.
Yeah, I love that. When you make a really long one, it's really fun to watch it go and it's done. It is magic.
My Paranormal Network.